Take this little notification off the center here. There we go. Try not to knock things over. Well, hello and good day to everyone. It is a joy to be with you all. Kalamali is an old friend and Nara is a new dear friend, and we're just happy to serve with them and support this great work that they are doing in Ananda, Australia. We just find such joy when we hear about what's going on down there. And it's a real blessing to be here. God bless us all. So we're going to do a Kirtan today. And I was telling Kalamali and Nara that we have a lot of rain here in California right now. If our power goes out, we do have a generator. So if it's, at an appropriate time, not the last 2 minutes or something, but if the power goes out, we'll boot back up and see if anybody's still there. It should be fine, but I just wanted to mention that. I don't know if you heard that thunder. We're going to do a divine Kirtan, a Divine Mother Kirtan with you today. And music is something that, the Ananda music is something that Tim and I have just, as so many Ananda people have, it really drew us on the path. And we've enjoyed playing with people in kirtans, playing solo. And Swami always emphasized the importance of chanting and chanting together, the magnetism that comes when you have a group chanting together, meditating together. You may have heard the saying, very well known at Ananda, that chanting is half the battle. And why is that? It's because on a couple of different levels. First of all, it helps us to focus and concentrate. It improves all of that. And more importantly, and in conjunction with that, it helps us to get into our heart's feelings. Sri Yukteswar said, we can't take one step on the path without the heart's natural love. And chanting to God and Guru, chanting to Divine Mother, it all helps us to develop our devotion and offer it up to her. Swami was very tuned into God as Divine Mother, that aspect that is nurturing and forgiving and comforting. Divine Mother is the Om. Divine Mother is the Amen, the comforter. The Father is good. The Father is good to tune into when we need it. He's a little more stern, a little more remote. He's good when we want to develop habits or just change our attitudes or, learn to behave, as Sri Yukteswar said. And then the Mother comes and she's ever supportive and ever loving. She came to Master one time in a vision and said, always have I loved thee, ever will I love thee. And that's her promise to all of us, is that she is always there for us. And as we open our hearts to her, we find her blessings flowing more and more. And we'll feel as we chant and as we make chanting a part of our daily life, even if it's just listening to chants in that fashion, we'll find our whole attitude changing, our energy changing, our voice and our eyes changing, and people will be magnetized and uplifted. And that's our contribution to the world consciousness. It's not something we have to do deliberately. It just happens naturally as we grow in the joy and the love of Divine Mother. So I don't want to talk too much. I always say that you really learn about the music by listening to the music, playing the music. I do want to mention, because this is something I hear sometimes, and I don't know where all of you are at with chanting or as harmonium players, guitar players. You don't have to be a musician to play these chants. If you're able to get a harmonium, or if you just sit in front of with a recording and play the kirtals, that's good too. Or guitar, these chants are so simple. I am not a musician. Tim's a slightly better musician than I am, but to me, keys are what you use to open a door. I have no idea, no clue. So, just remember that as you develop your own chanting sadhana and take time with it. Take a chant, chant and chant and chant. Come together with a group if you can, and have it even more magnetic. I find that I have a lot of enthusiasm for chanting, as you can see. So why don't we go ahead and start with a prayer, and we'll chant. There will be little pauses in between so we can just cultivate, tuning into the chant. And then if it feels, I think we'll try to leave a little time at the end for some questions if you have them. Hopefully you'll be in too much bliss. You won't even, So anyhow, let's begin with the prayer. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, friend, beloved God, great gurus, great masters of self-realization, saints of all religions, humbly we bow to you all. Divine Mother, we are thy children. Guide our lives. All of our thoughts. All of our speech. All of our actions. That we may more purely reflect. Thy loving presence. In every moment. In every encounter. We are ever thine. Be thou ours. Om Shanti Shanti. I'm going to do a share screen. I just remembered. The words are very simple, but you'll be able to see the lyrics. There we go. Is that okay? You can call them Molly and Nara? Okay, good. I forgot to ask about that. Okay, this first one is I am the sky. I am the sky, Mother. I am the sky. I am the vast blue ocean of sky. You can just feel infinity as we chant this together. I am the sky, Mother. I am the sky. I am the sky, Mother. I am the sky. I am the vast blue ocean of sky. I am a little drop of the sky. Frozen sky, frozen sky. I am the sky, Mother. I am the sky. I am the sky, Mother. I am the sky. I am the vast blue ocean of sky. I am a little drop of the sky. Frozen sky. Frozen sky. I am the sky, Mother. I am the sky. I am the sky, Mother. I am the sky. I am the vast blue ocean of sky. I am a little drop of the sky. Frozen sky. Frozen sky. I am the sky, Mother. I am the sky. I am the sky, Mother. I am the sky. I am the vast blue ocean of sky. I am a little drop of the sky. Frozen sky. Frozen sky. I am the sky, Mother. I am the sky. I am the sky, Mother. ocean of sky. I am a little drop of the sky, frozen sky, frozen sky. I am the sky mother, I am the sky. I am the sky mother, I am the sky. I am the vast blue ocean of sky. I am a little drop of the sky, frozen sky, frozen sky. I am the sky mother, I am the sky. I am the sky mother, I am the sky. I am the vast blue ocean of sky. I am a little drop of the sky, frozen sky, frozen sky. The sky mother, I am the sky. I am the sky mother, I am the sky. I am the vast blue ocean of sky. I am a little drop of the sky, frozen sky. Sky. I am the sky mother, I am the sky. I am the sky mother, I am the sky. I am the sky mother, I am the sky. Let's just pause for a few moments, focused at the point between the eyebrows. And feel the heart's natural love percolating, simmering, bubbling over in this love for Divine Mother. And as you feel that deeply divine love there, consciously draw that energy up to the point between the eyebrows and offer it there at her feet. Just pause for a few moments. This next chant is Come Out of the Darkness, Mother. Just gonna do it because you didn't do it first. And let's just keep that energy inward. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. Come out of the darkness, Mother, bathe me in thy light. 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 Again, let's just pause for a moment and feel ourselves bathed in her light. This next chant, I am Om. And again, the lyrics are there. And of course, always with chanting and with Kirtan, in stirring up this energy of love and joy, the fruits are really fully realized when we have meditation afterwards. Even if our life is busy and we only have 10 minutes after a chanting session, it's so beneficial to our spiritual growth to just sit in that joy, sit in that light. So we'll leave a few minutes at the end of this for a very brief meditation, maybe 5 minutes before we go into questions and answers. So with that in mind, I am Om. I am Om, I am Om, I am Om, I am Om. Omnipresence, I am Om. All pervading, I am Om. All blessed, I am Om. Om, Om, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Oh, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. I am Om, I am Om. I am Om, I am Om. Omnipresence, I am Om. All pervading, I presence I am Om. All pervading I am Om. All blessed I am Om. Om, Om, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Divine Mother, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. I am Om, I am Om, I am Om, I am Om. Omnipresence, I am Om. All pervading, I am Om. All blessed, I am Om. Om, Om, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Divine Mother, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. I am Om, I am Om, I am Om, I am Om. Omnipresence, I am Om. All pervading, I am Om. All blessed, I am Om. Om, Om, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Oh, my Mother, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. I am Om, 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 I am Om. Omnipresent, I am Om. All pervading, I am Om. All blessed, I am Om. Om, Om, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Divine Mother, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. I am Om, I am Om, I am Om, I am Om. Omnipresence, I am Om. All pervading, I am Om. All blessed, I am Om. Om, Om, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Divine Mother, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. I am Om, I am Om, I am Om, I am Om. Omnipresence, I am Om. All pervading, I am Om. All blessed, I am Om. Om, Om, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. Divine Mother, come to me. Come to me, oh, come to me. I am Om, 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 I am Om. Breathe deep. Inhale and exhale and relax into that divine flow of her infinite love. Who is in my temple? All the doors do open themselves. All the lights do light themselves. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh, flies away. Who is in my temple? Who is in my temple? All the doors do open themselves. All the lights do light themselves. All the doors do open themselves. All the lights do light themselves. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh, flies away. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh, flies away. Who is in my temple? Who is in my temple? All the doors do open themselves. All the lights do light themselves. All the doors do open themselves. All the lights do light themselves. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh, flies away. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh, flies away. Who is in my temple? Who is in my temple? All the doors do open themselves. All the lights do light themselves. All the doors do open themselves. All the lights do light themselves. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh, flies away. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh, flies away. Who is in my temple? Who is in my temple? All the doors do open themselves. All the lights do light themselves. All the doors do open themselves. All the lights do light themselves. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh, flies away. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh, flies away. Who is in my temple? Who is in my temple? All the doors do open themselves, all the lights do light themselves, all the doors do open themselves, all the lights do light themselves. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh flies away. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh flies away. Who is in my temple? Who is in my temple? All the doors do open themselves, all the lights do light themselves, all the doors do open themselves, all the lights do light themselves. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh flies away. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh flies away. Who is in my temple? Who is in my temple? All the doors do open themselves, all the lights do light themselves, all the doors do open themselves, all the lights do light themselves. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh flies away. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh flies away. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh flies away. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh flies away. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh flies away. Let's rest now in that image of freedom from darkness. We are pure light. We are only light. We are Divine Mother's light, and she flows through us always. Keeping the attention focused within, I'm going to do a brief reading from God is Divine Mother, which was recently released by Crystal Clarity. Just keep your mind on these words, and then we'll do a chant again, and we'll take that into, like I said, maybe a 5-minute meditation. This is from the section on Yogananda's poems. The bee of my mind loves to drink from thy blue lotus feet. O Divine Mother, the bee of my mind is ever engrossed in thy lotus feet of blue light. It drinks the honey of thy motherly love. This bee will drink no other honey, but that which is graced by thy perfumed sweetness. O Divine Mother, flying over the gardens of my fancy, denying myself the honey of lesser pleasures, I have found at last the ambrosia buried in thy blue lotus feet. I have been thy busy bee. I have soared through the fields of many incarnations, breathing the airs of countless experiences. I will roam now no more. Thy fragrance has quenched at last the perfumed thirst of my soul. We'll take this chant directly into meditation. I won't speak between the last note and the meditation, and I'll om us out when we're ready. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. Fill my body, fill my spirit, fill me with the sound of Om. It is Tim's and my sincere wish that a part of you is saying, no, I just want to keep meditating. So I'm going to turn off the screen sharing and turn it back over to Naren Kalamali.
Thank you both. That was so special. It was just such a gift for all of us to get to do the music together like this. It's been over a year since we had a kirtan with the Australia Sangha like this. So thank you. And we would love for all of you to feel like you can ask any questions about music, kirtan, even, you know, hearing that Tim and Lisa have been a part of building Pune when Pune, India started as a community and place of teaching. So yeah, feel free to write in anything. Otherwise, we can share some of the common questions that people ask. But thank you both that was really powerful. And even with the thunder of Divine Mother in the background, you know.
That thunder of Om was happening.
Yeah.
And of course, I speak for everyone here. We would love to invite you to come out and do an in-person kirtan at some point. It would be wonderful.
That would be spectacular. And let's just keep begging Divine Mother. Make it happen. That would be so wonderful.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I know for when we hear people sharing about, you know, questions about music, you often hear, and it's really relevant for Shirley when you all were in Pune, but how does music fit into when Sangha is building with attunement, but also just tuning into music as why do we have music on the path, and why is it so important for all of us to make a part of our daily sadhana?
It's a universal thing, and it doesn't just reflect our consciousness, it creates our consciousness. And we can find when we listen to different types of music, if we're paying attention to our energy, that it shifts and meets that energy at its level. And I personally like to listen to lots of different music. I know Swami listened to classical and whatnot, but the Ananda music for us on this particular path, it really puts us in tune with our guru's teachings. And the choir pieces also, and the chants, Swamiji said, and it's really true if you take time to explore it, if you want to know me, listen to my music. And that is just so true. You know, I knew him, I'm part of the close circle to Swami. Maybe the closest was when we were in India. Right. But even from a distance through all the years I knew him, you could see that essence of him that he put into the music. And Master really said, chant to Divine Mother. You will notice the difference. You will go deeper in your sadhana. You will move more quickly toward the goal that we're all seeking, and just experiment with it with yourself. You know, as we do in all the teachings, we always say this is a very scientific path. You know, do your experiment yourself and see what it is. And there's also the art of the music. We each take it and we want to be true to the music as it's written and the vibration. But when we make it our own, then it really helps us to lift our consciousness up to Divine Mother and Master.
That was really helpful. I think everyone can relate to using the music. It's such an important part of our day. Yeah.
And is bringing chanting, so obviously we can do
Monica has a good question.
Chanting in relation to sitting and physically, but is it something, posing a question if we're at work or we're driving a car and we don't have that music, can we just inwardly bring that chant into our daily life? Have you got any tips on that?
Oh, absolutely. I think you find that it becomes easier the more you listen to chants and the more you just chant on your own. Suddenly those chants are just moving through your head. They just come unbidden, and you can go back and forth to work. You can stand in the grocery line, and it's it's a wonderful way to just keep your energy centered. Just everywhere you go, just practice that. Practice it. Japa, Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Guru, and keep that elevated energy. When I first came to Ananda and I first moved into the Sacramento community, I remember one day it was a couple of incidents. I was at the bank and I went inside and I'm filling out, in the olden days, filling out a deposit slip. And all of a sudden I noticed this shift in energy to my side, and it just felt so beautiful. And it was just someone from the community walking in. Oh. I just felt her energy. It just amazed me. And another time we lived across from a very large, beautiful park, and we were having a Independence Day fireworks and this and that. And I was trying to find our group. It was dusk, I couldn't see people's faces, and all these people running around and having a good time and just enjoying it. The children, anticipation of the fireworks. I had no idea where our group was. And so I'm looking around. There they are. This calm little huddle, joyful, but calm little huddle in the midst of all these different people. You'll find these things happen more and more. It's not something you seek out or need to have happen, but it is an affirmation of how just being in tune with these teachings and chanting can really help you to expand your consciousness.
That's so true. And that answered Monica's follow-up question, which was how it affects the people around you, or how people who are in tune with this music and inspiring songs from Yoganandaji and how they come back your way. It's a beautiful energy exchange that we're all sharing constantly. We have two other questions, and I know it's close to 10, but one of them is a bigger, broader question, so we might save that because it's just about, in general, building community. But there's another one about, the best ways when we are starting to learn harmonium, or learning, even with us, we're looking at building choir and building a Kirtan group for May when we have our retreat with Asha. So if you have any tips besides, of course, these sorts of things and getting together to practice, but like how you maybe got started or learned.
It's very, very important to practice together on your own and practice together. Tim and I have been doing it for so many years together. He knows by my body movement or the shift in my voice what's coming up, And normally we would each do more sharing of the chanting, but since we're new to doing Zoom, we only have one mic. So it was all on me. And now I lost my thread of thought, but yes. I wanted to mention, yes, definitely just listen to the chants, play the chants, do japa. And there are some wonderful, wonderful videos on YouTube. Dambara Begley, a wonderful musician, go to his YouTube channel. He'll show you how to play many, many chants. In fact, I'm looking at some of his because I noticed over the years, I've kind of got my little group of chants, and some of them I just leave to other people, and I have never learned to play them, or I only know how to play them in Kirtan with chords. So Dambara Begley, and then Keshava Betts. He's got a YouTube channel and talks about the music, all these different videos. It's very inspiring, gets you on track with I think Keshava goes more into the essence of the chants. Dambara is just teaching you how to play them, but he's a master music. They're both musicians. And so you can't go, I would really highly recommend just tuning into them. And if you see kirtans by other groups, the village has many videos, sit with the kirtan. If you don't have time for the whole kirtan, sit for part of it, and then just meditate for an equal amount of time. Do what you can. One of the most inspiring people was when we were in Delhi in India. When we first came, we were in Delhi, and it was a very busy place. And he would I'd see him, and from time to time, he'd have like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and he'd just sit and he'd meditate. Just you think, oh, I don't have time. There's only 5 minutes, but that 5 minutes adds up over the years. And it's the same with the music. Just play a chant for 5 minutes, sit for 5 minutes. Play a chant for 10 minutes, sit for 5 minutes, because that chant will get your energy really going and deep. And so those, if you chant for 10 minutes, that 5 minutes of meditation is going to be so vibrant. It's going to be hard to pull yourself away, but don't get fired from your jobs.
That's such great advice. We are just so grateful that we've had this time with you. It would be lovely to do it again, whether it's in person or online again. This was just such a special experience. It was
oh, bless. Thank you for having us. Thank you so much. You all look so beautiful. It's wonderful to see Australia's faces. And little Arati, I saw her for a second there live. She is such a doll. I'll never forget her on Sunday services coming up for purification, and with real deep, not this childish energy, but a real deep energy. So I miss that. I miss you guys. I miss all of you, even though I've never met you. You will get together again. Just ask us.
Aww.
Be wonderful.
Well, we'll end this beautiful time we'll share some ohms. Everybody that we've been so fortunate to, open our hearts, and now we'll use the magnetism of our heart through our arms into our hands, and then we'll just send out into the world this joyful energy of Divine Mother that we were so blessed to have awakened in us. Thank you. Thanks everybody for being here, all of you, and you two beautiful.
Jai Guru.
Yes, Jai Guru. Jai Ma.
Jai Ma.
Hi everyone. Thank you all for coming sincerely.
Yeah.
See you soon. Bye.